Hello everyone, and today I'll be showing you guys how I did these DIY heels. So before I actually start, I want to say that this video is actually inspired by a video done by Nava on some DIY doll skill heels. I will link that down below as well if you guys are interested to see that. What you'll need is a pair of heels, some acrylic spray. I'm using one in brilliant blue, universal spray paint as well, and basically a picture or a cutout of something that you want to put on the shoes. I also use sandpaper, but that is very optional. I didn't need sandpaper because I actually ended up destroying the shoes a little bit with the sandpaper because it was too rough. So use it if you need to use it. The next step is basically to protect all the areas that I don't want to be spray painted. So using a scissors with paper tape, I'm basically covering the sole of the shoes, the bottom of the shoes, and basically anywhere that I don't want to be exposed to the paint. I'm not gonna lie, this took me a whole lot of time, especially the taping part. It was like, I took like an hour or 2 hours to do both of the shoes. It was just a drag. I was so tired, and this ran into like 2 days, so be aware that if you're planning to do this, it might take you up to 2 days to finish it because paint has to dry as well. So after you have completed the entire shoe, this is what it's supposed to look like. Now, I was so tired and didn't realize that the tip of one of the shoes was not covered. So in the end, I sprayed it and I had to like cover it with paint. So there it is. Alright, now I'm going to use my universal primer, spray primer, and I'm just going to use that to cover the shoes. I couldn't record every part of this because I didn't want it to mess up my camera, so I just showed you guys like a part of it. This is what it actually looks like. While it dries, I'm basically going to start working on the rows. Now the rose is basically the painting that is at the back of the shoes. It's not possible for you to trace it and then like follow the lines. It's very difficult. So what I had to do was I had to follow the contour lines on the flowers and basically use a razor to carve holes. I don't know if it's a hole, but to carve the contour lines out to create space so I can use that as a tracing tissue paper to trace basically on the shoes for it to be painted. What it's supposed to look like. It should be open so that you can put your pencil through it and trace it over the shoes. So this is basically what it would kind of look like if the flower was on the back of the shoe. And then I sprayed the shoes. I left one of the roses on it, which was like a fail, so you don't have to leave anything on it. Just spray the shoes completely. Now, what I'm doing here is that I'm going to trace the rose on the shoe so that I can paint it. So using a pencil, I'm just going to go through the cutout parts on the flower and basically just trace those areas. Now that it's finished, this is what it looks like. And then afterwards, I used acrylic white paint to basically outline the area, the contour lines, and just like I'm going to paint in between those areas. Now these are the acrylic paints that I use. Regular acrylic paints you can find at any craft store. So this is what the rose looks like. Now it's not complete yet, but this is an idea to show you what it looks like afterwards. So this is what it looks like after the painting is complete. I'm gonna just remove the tape from the shoes. See that there are areas that should be painted over. It got messed up even though it was secured with the tape. So I'm going to use my small paintbrush and I'm going to use some black acrylic paint to basically go over that very carefully, because you can easily mess it up, and just outline those areas again. If you mess up anything, you can easily use some more blue paint to go over that. Just spray some in a container. The straps there, it was black before and I wanted it black again, so I painted that part as well. I use this super glaze. I don't really like it. It looks good at first, but when I left it in the sun, it dried down and it just looked really ashy. I think the quality of it is not great, so I think I need to just get a new one. This one I have actually borrowed, but I think I need to get another one and maybe something that's not so dry. That's basically how I did this DIY makeover, this shoes makeover. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope it inspired you guys to do the same, or at least like create your own kind of shoes. If you guys do, please tag me. I want to see it. Tag me on Instagram as well. I will have pictures up on Instagram as well. If you're with me on Instagram, you would see that there's a preview of this before I actually uploaded this video. My Instagram is linked down below if you guys want to see any pictures there. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.